Hi everyone, I'm going to show you what I do to cut these out on my laser, my Glowforge laser, and print them with my UV printer. This is a smaller version. We're going to make an R today. I'm going to show you what I do. First thing I got to do, besides getting it cut out, is on the printer here, get the printer bed set up so that I'm ready to print on the printer bed. I'm going to show you how I do that. Alright, on the printer bed, what we need to do, we're going to need to outline the letter R so I know where to place it on here so that when I print it, it prints on what I needed to print on. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm going to put the slide the bed back in here, and then we're going to print the outline of the R on it. That automatically levels itself there on the bed. Makes it nice and easy. Alright, I went ahead and sent the job to the printer, and now it is printing off that outline of that R for me. Okay, as you can see there, it printed the outline of the R on the bed right here, so that's where we're going to go ahead and stick that R. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and load my 1/4 inch MDF into the Glowforge. I put it up against the right side as far as I can, down against the bottom, close it up, and then we'll go ahead and send the job to the printer. Okay, I sent the job to the printer, just waiting for it to come over here to the Glowforge. Okay, the light is blinking, so we're going to go ahead and push the button here for the light. That is blinking, and that will start the process of cutting out the letter R for us. There she goes. Okay, we got her all cut out here. It's the letter R. And there you can see it right there. Zoom out a little bit. Okay. Just gotta pop these all out. It out, especially the smaller pieces. Alright, right there it is. Alright, now I'll show you what I'm going to do next to prepare it to be printed on. Alright, next thing I do, I usually put it back in the piece I got cut out of here. Alright, and I'm going to use sanding sealer. I'm going to go ahead and apply that to the top of the MDF. That gets the, that'll prepare it for the paint. What it'll do, if you print it on here, it makes it a little bit rough without sealing it. So I'm going to go ahead and seal it, and I'll give it a light sanding with 600 grit sandpaper, and then we'll go ahead and print it from there. So I'm just going to get the dust off of it here. I just use a foam brush to do this with. Just apply it on there real quick. Doesn't have to be anything special. Just seal it. That gives it me a smoother finish than once it's done after the ink is applied. If I don't do this, I usually have a rough surface after the ink's applied, and it just looks a lot better when it's a smooth surface. Just make sure I get all this covered here. I'm going to wait about an hour for that to dry. Then I'll go ahead and sand it. thing here. Make sure I wipe off any excess here just to get it spread out real good so it dries flat. And that's it for that, and we'll come back in about an hour and we'll sand it down. Okay, we're going to go ahead and sand this down. I use 600 or 800 grit sandpaper with a little vibrating sander. Just got to go over it real quick just to knock the grain back down. If you feel it after you put the slay sander on it, it raises the grain up. I'm just going to go ahead and sand that grain back down to flat. Just a quick sanding. If I do it any longer than that, it'll sand it down too far and it'll just get you back down to bare wood, is what you're trying to stay away from. So I'm going to go ahead and sand this off, or brush the dust off of it. Try to get the dust out of the seams here, all the cracks and everything around the outside. So that's the front of it. Zooming out a little bit. That's the front of it. That's the back of it. Okay, I'm going to go over and put this on the printer and we'll print the flag on it. Okay, now that we're over here to the printer, I've got the outline of the R on the printer bed. We're going to go ahead and line up the R with the outline. I'm going to go ahead, push the button to load it. And like I said, with this here, it'll automatically adjust to the height of the substrate, which is the R there. So I'm going down a little bit, you can hear that go down. Go over to the printer. What happens with this is, because the ink is transparent, semi-transparent I guess it is, you have to lay down a layer of white first. So we're going to put down a layer of white first, and then it'll come back and then it'll print out the flag right on top of the wood itself, on top of the white. Hit the print button. Load on there, and this will take a little while. I'm going to go ahead and let that run. this is all done. You can see it there. Turned out pretty good. Nice, quick, easy. Okay, there it is. This is a 10 inches wide, 19 tall flag, letter R. That's personalized. You get like $30 for these. Pretty simple to do. Thanks for watching.